Hello everyone. So welcome to this info session of the Blue Factory. We have actually a lot of things to tell you, so we're gonna move forward straight away. But before starting everything, I think it's nice that you know who we are and the Blue Factory team. So we are present on the 5 campuses of ESCP. So you can see on the screen the team member of each Blue Factory representative. I'm Manuela and I work at the Blue Factory based in Paris with Maeva. Maybe everyone can just say a hello to the audience.
Yeah, hello everyone. Nice to welcome you. I'm Maeva and I'm working with Manuela, also in the Blue Factory Paris and coordinating the European team.
So, hello from Madrid. It will be a pleasure for me to address your questions and entrepreneurial needs related to the Spanish ecosystem.
Hi everyone, I'm Livia. I'm head of ESCP, Blue Factory here in the Berlin campus. So yeah, feel free to stop by if you're also on campus today.
On my side, I'm Simone from Turin campus. I'm the head of Turin campus.
Great. So we're gonna move on around everything that we need to tell you concerning the Blue Factory. If you have joined this info session, that means that you want to know more about what we're doing, our support, all the local events that we're doing on the different campuses. So this is what we're gonna address. I leave the hand to Maeva just to give you a bit of the Blue Factory DNA since the Blue Factory exists for 15 years now.
Yeah, thank you, Manuela. So very nice to have you all. We are trying to give you in a nutshell today what is Blue Factory and everything that you can benefit from. Indeed, Manuela said it, we did the anniversary of the Blue Factory last November, was the 15 years birthday. It's really a place open to every student and all alumni who want to start something. And if you have 3 things to really remember about the Blue Factory, you see it here. One is that it's a lifelong lab for entrepreneurs. It means that you can come here at any time. So maybe some of you're here because you are curious about entrepreneurship and consider starting something in few years, and you will be always welcome even after your graduation. And so we have participants starting from bachelor until executive MBA and also alumni, and it's a very diverse in terms of age and nationalities. Second thing is that we enable all type of creations. So you may know that there are 6 unicorns that have been created by founders from ESCP, but we also support any types of creation. So for us, entrepreneurship is really a creative path. You can create restaurants, non-profits, deep tech, softwares.
Dottoressa, buongiorno. Eccomi qua. Vai tranquilla, dimmi.
Simone. You can create a brand of clothes, become artists. It's really wide, and maybe you will discover all the diversity of our founders in the coming slides and events that we'll organize. And last thing, we call it unlocking human innovation. Which is the idea that it's really an exploration, and we are not recipe based, we are human based. So it's really our work is to help you give birth to what you have within you. So it's a lot of coaching that we use in order to help you create, and a lot of mentoring. And I can mention now that we have 300 alumni who are founders and mentors. So it's a wide community that is part of a bigger one. We count within ESCP 12,000 alumni that are involved in the entrepreneurial ecosystem. And for the Blue Factory, 300 are with us. You may find them here. Manuela is sharing this slide. You have the Blue Factory directory. If you go in our website, you have the URL here. You can find 300 companies that have been funded by ESCP and who are our close mentors. Among them, you have unicorns again, and on the right side, you can see some example of health tech company, recruitment tech companies, restaurants, dance association, sustainable food offer. So it's really varied, and we really love this variety in creation. Regarding what we concretely offer, so what we are going to present you, we have kind of different doors that you can open when you come to Blue Factory. One is community and events. So we have events that are online, on-site, on campuses, open to everyone. You can join when you're a student, when you're alumni, but also from other schools. We attract people from engineer schools, design schools to really mix the community. Another part are the programs. So when you are really ready to start some things, we have 3 different programs that we are going to present to you. And then we offer different types of resources, financial, but also perks from partners. And all this is at the European level. So it's really one of the uniqueness of the Blue Factory is that when you enter Blue Factory, you enter a European community and network. And I let Manuela give you more elements in the first part, which are the event and community offer.
Exactly. So basically, throughout the year, and especially this semester, you will be able to attend different type of events. And so we have this series of events online that we propose each month. The next one that you can already add on your agenda, already register, is an entrepreneurial testimonial. So we're going to have a panel of 3 entrepreneurs that come to testify about how they actually started their own business. And so all the edition that we're going to do like that is really to dive into the very beginning and how they did it. So it's really inspirational. We always let the floor for the Q&A. So it's also an occasion to speak to experienced entrepreneurs. And yeah, as it is mentioned, it's online, usually at the end of the day. And all the registration are on the website of the Blue Factory. I will also explain one thing, which is the Entrepreneurship Festival. So this is our main event that we have during the month of November, which is happening on every campuses. So it's a range of different type of events. Some of them are online, some of them are on campus or hybrid. And so you have talk with entrepreneurs, you have workshops, you have UX testing, a lot of things going on the different campuses. So I invite you to check our communication in the month of November, or already in October, we will communicate about that. So you can benefit of all this activity around entrepreneurship on the different campuses. And without further ado, we're also going to dive into what we propose locally. So you already understand that we are on the 5 campus and we have our own activities there. So this is a range of events that we are doing, for example, in Paris. We're having an open day this Thursday on the campus of Champéret. So if you are around the campus, please come to us. The doors are open. It's really always nice to meet you in person, and you can also ask all your questions. We will have entrepreneurs that will come to testify again about how they did it, but also give you some tips about how they started their business, entrepreneurs that have been in our program. We also propose a format of pitch training, but also give you the floor to come and to share your ideas. The next one, we're gonna be on the next Thursday, on the 18th of September, again on the Champéret campus. We have a pitch and networking event in October, some entrepreneur talks that's going to happen in November. And our date for the Entrepreneurship Festival is going to be on the 18th of November. So again, on this specific date, we're going to have a lot of things going on the campus. So all the communication will be shared. And so this is for Paris, and we're going to go through all the different campuses so you can see the diversity and the offer that you can benefit. So I think the next one being for Berlin.
Hi, everyone. So we have quite a few events planned in Berlin for the semester. You're going to be able to know about them in our Luma page and also in our WhatsApp group that they're going to tell you how to join later. Besides the events, I just want to highlight the most important one, I think, guys. On the 18th of September, next Thursday, we're welcoming everybody here in the Blue Factory space and co-working. It's our inauguration. We're going to have a very cool party with beach karaoke, so everybody is welcome to come, co-work during the day, ask all your questions, and have fun in the evening. And besides that, I think the list is big. Regarding our offering of grants in Germany specifically, ESCP also supports on the application of the Exist grant, and we grant also the Exist Woman. The Exist grant is up to 130,000 euros in equity-free money. Even though we don't select directly, we do support you creating your applications, and we have a lot of experience doing so. So if you're not really the fit, you don't waste your time, and to support to make the good application. And the Exist Women, we select 8 women founders every year that would get a grant of 9,000 euros to get their first idea started, also actually free. So I guess we can move to the next.
Thank you, Livia. Harry, you want to go on your different events?
Yeah, we can go. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining the this webinars. And it's great to see all of you. I know it's all virtually and we can't see everyone. It's only 5 people. But yeah, with the Blue Factory London campus, we're running a variety of events throughout the year. The one thing I probably want to start off with, we are hiring at the moment for the Blue Factory Student Society, and I do want to differentiate that the Blue Factory is not a society, but we do have the Blue Factory Student Society on the London campus, and it's designed to also kind of connect the students more with kind of the workings that we're doing, and it's a great way for us to also receive feedback and get you involved with some of our initiatives and activities on the London campus. In regards to our upcoming events, we've got some great events in Moorgate, Farringdon, and various locations across London, with our first one being a fireside chat at the Crypt on the Green. And a big thing about the London campus is we don't necessarily like to host our events internally. We like to host them externally with some of our partners, including kind of TikTok, Goldsmith, and various other community members, to try and give you as much engagement as possible. Our first event has around 150 signups already, and it's a great way for you to connect and meet other founders that are not just within the ESCP ecosystem, but also out there in the London ecosystem as well. We've got some nice activities that we're running on the 16th of October. We have our Founder Focus Hours. So these are lock-in sessions. You're not actually locked in, but it's 2 hours for you to come down, and we can support you with very different aspects to your business. So this could be using AI agents, web design development, or various other tools as well. And it's 2 hours dedicated where there will be other individuals and myself to support you with the business and validating your idea further. And we also have a nice hackathon event on the 24th of October. This will be with one of our partners called Enco Club. There'll be around 1,000 individuals, and there'll be a 3-day hackathon focused around AI and Web3. So it's a great way to kind of validate and meet other individuals within the ecosystem. And we have quirky events, such as kind of a paddle competition. Yes, we have a paddle competition later on in the year. So this will be student-led, and it's a great way to engage with alumni and various other startups in our ecosystem. But yeah, please check out our Campus Live page because everything's uploaded, and I look forward to hopefully collaborating with you later on. Thank you.
Thanks, Harry. We're moving to Madrid now.
We don't hear you, Daniela.
Yeah, thank you, Manuela. Okay, what we have from tomorrow is 2 open days in Madrid campus. You know, if you don't know, so we have like 2 different buildings. So sometimes in the program appears Arroyo Fresno, sometimes Maria de Molina. This is to precise where about we will be. Tomorrow we have an open day, and we will have also, we have a special guest, entrepreneurs, students, alumni from different cities, countries, and we will make a networking with them. They will share their experience about entrepreneurship, demystifying kind of how was their track and their journey. So then we have a 16th of September, another open day, again in the same campus in Arroyo Fresno. In October, we organize a very nice breakfast about artificial intelligence, how we digested these 3 years of hype, lessons and learning. That will be hybrid, so we can enroll, you can check our agenda. We usually disseminate information by WhatsApp group. You can join this WhatsApp group for Madrid campus, email, and also in a different billboard here in the both campuses. Then we will have in November, in the frame of Entrepreneurship Festival, we will have like 2 big, very, very good events. One of them is about the future of the job, intra and enter innovation. We will have also as an entrepreneurial fair here in the campus of Maria de Molina, where the different startups and SMEs from all over Spain will present their enterprises, and we will talk with the students and with the assistants of the events about entrepreneurship and the future of the entrepreneurship. And finally, in 20 of November, we'll have also in the frame of Entrepreneurship Festival, we'll have the first Good Error Culture Night. Will be hybrid in Maria de Molina here in Madrid, and also will be in streaming, talking with the different persons, entrepreneurs, how their business start from really error, and what is the error in our culture, what is the error, what is the role of the error in our entrepreneurial journey and in our choices. So that will be also very fun and very good event. We can meet a lot of people with a big experience and very inspiring also entrepreneurs, startups.
Thank you, Daniela. And last but not least, Turin.
Thank you, Manuela. Hi, everyone on my side. So this is the calendar for Turin for this year. We'll have, it's very nice, appointment this on the 18th of September, 2-hour startup. It's a workshop event where you can meet new friends and build your startup in only one night. So it's a way to better understand what does it mean to become an entrepreneur and what is the journey, but is for sure, it's very, very fun. So last year has been a success. Then always in September, we'll have 2 events, one on 29 on family founder entrepreneurship with some testimonial. And on the 30th of September, we talk about ERAs and geopolitics. So it's the topic that we'll cover, because probably you don't know, but that week here in Italy, in Turin, will be a very, very big events for the Italian ecosystem in terms of startup innovation. It will be the Italian Tech Week. So we contribute to this event with these 2 big event on family founders and IRAs. Then always in November, we are defining the dates due the room availability. We have the Entrepreneurship Festival, so will be opportunity to meet new speaker and get to be inspired. And then in Turin, always at the beginning of December, on the 3rd of December, we have a meetup with Turin founders. So you can meet other startup here in Turin, founder, ask them what they've done to launch their startup, where they fail, etc. So this is just for this year. But if you join the WhatsApp group and look on Campus Live and you receive some email to invite to this event. So that's it on for Turin. Thank you. Noella.
Great, thank you. I think we've been through all the different activities, so you can see there's a lot of things going on during the semester. Just to mention, everything's going to be on the website of the Blue Factory, but also our social media, such as LinkedIn and Instagram. So you can find all the information again on these platforms. I will dive into the program because this is also our main information of the day, because we have a call for application until the 22nd of September for our 3 different programs. So each program is really dedicated for a specific moment in your entrepreneurial journey. So the START program is really for those at the ideation phase, so having an idea but wanted to move forward and to validate the problem and the solution with users. So we try to help you into this journey. It's a 3 months program. It's on selection. You just have to fill out the form on the website of the Blue Factory, and it consists into master classes, but also workshop that we are doing online, but also on site. And you can benefit from the fact of being with a huge community of also people who are starting their entrepreneurial journey, and all the resources of the Blue Factory. All the sessions of the STAR program are taking place at 6 p.m. Until 7:30. So usually it's at the end of the day, so you can combine your courses or work with the session of the start. The launch is the next step. It's when you already have your prototype or your first project service, and you want to make it evolve. You want to shape it until the moment where you can actually put it in the hands of your first users. So again, it's 3 months program, including master classes and workshop. And a lot of mutual supports. The cohort is a little bit smaller, so you can really benefit from the knowledge and the resources of each and everyone from this program. And the seed is the very next step when you already have your first user, even your first clients, and you want to grow and have more traction. It's a 1-year support, and this program is really personalized depending on each campuses, where the start and the launch is more global, plus the additional local workshop that we are doing. And in terms of agenda, so the start and the launch are taking place this October. The first start will be on the 7th of October. And the seed is it's an application throughout the year, but usually we tend to start at the end of the year, so you can benefit from the 1-year support. So yeah, you have the time until the 22nd to apply for these programs. Everything is on the website of the Blue Factory. So yeah, feel free to already fill in the form, and if you have any question, we can answer there at the end of the presentation. And also just to give you also a bit of the advantages and the perks that you can benefit by joining those programs. This is just some examples, so you can also know a bit more about these advantages. I will let the hand to Maeva just to address a very specific topic. So maybe not everyone in the call is concerned about that, but we wanted to take the time to introduce you to the option of having your internship in your entrepreneurial project, or the option of the business track, which is for the MIM 1 in the Paris campus.
Absolutely, I will be super quick, but just to make sure that everybody is aware. So when you are studying at ESCP, in order to validate your diploma, you need to have to validate internship experience. And so there are different rules. On the side of the bachelor, you have to validate in total 20 weeks when you want to have your diploma. And within those 20 weeks, you can validate 8 consecutive weeks in your entrepreneurial project. So it means it's a minimum and maximum of 8 weeks that needs to be combined all together. In order to be eligible for this, you need to get in touch with your program direction, and we have a form on the Blue Factory website where you need to choose BIM 1, 2, 3 entrepreneurial experience. You will fill a form, and we will assess with you that your experience within your company will be strong enough that it can be validated as an internship. And if it's validated, then you will be supported by us and eventually join one of the programs that Manuela presented. And the specificity in Madrid is that this part is called Wanapreneur program. But you will have all details if you are a bachelor student in Madrid, you will know about it. For the MIM students, the main difference is that to graduate, you need to have 36 weeks of internship. And among those 36 weeks, you can validate between 8 to 12 weeks in your entrepreneurial experience. And the process is the same. You connect with your program direction, you fill our form that has another name, it's called Entrepreneurship Gap Year. We meet with you, we understand if your project is strong enough so that you can validate it as an entrepreneurial experience. And if yes, we support you and eventually have you in one of the program. And if you are from a specialized master or other programs, the rules really depend on each program direction. So just reach out to them and you will have elements. But anyway, Blue Factory is there to validate that it is an experience you can work on to have your internship validated, and you will be supported by us. And the other slide is super quick. It's especially for the MIM in Paris. There is a special track called Business Track. So if currently you are in a pre-master year and you want next year, so for your first year of master, to have your schedule organized so that you have more time on your project, you can apply to the Business Track, which is a special track, and you need to contact Isabelle de Boisson on it. Yeah, and we can give you more detail. You just write to us. But so now you know the way to be organized, that your project has space within your studies.
Great, thank you. So I think that we arrived to the end of all the information that we wanted to share, and that we can now spend some time around the Q&A. We already listed a bit of the question that we received the most, so you can screenshot this this slide so you have the answer afterwards. Also, this question, they are on the website of the Blue Factory. At the end of the programs, we usually have this section where you already have some kind of answers to them.
I can read something read. Andrea, what if I already have an organized startup? Do you help us in the next steps to turn it in a business and scale it, or work only with new startups? Thank you.
No, it's yeah. If you already have your own project and your own company, we do support that also, not only the new and fresh one. So yeah, you can fill out the form or let us know about your project and how we can help with that.
Next question, do you support startups in the US?
Yes, we do have entrepreneurs that we have been supported that are not based on the ESCP campuses. So we also support in a different way, because we are not close in the continent, but we can support remotely.
Yeah.
And master's program students can apply? Yes, of course. I already answered that one.
Yeah.
To clarify, Guillermo, you said once validated, if we take part in the Blue Factory, it counts as time in our 20 weeks of internship required throughout the 3 years.
So no, absolutely not. So I guess you are, Guillermo, you must be bachelor student if you mentioned the 20 weeks. What I say is that in order to validate your bachelor, you need to do 20 weeks internship. If you want to have eventually 8 weeks within those 20 weeks that are validated in your entrepreneurial project, you need to apply to this opportunity in order to be selected, and that there is a validation from Blue Factory and from your director program that yes, you can work on your project and it will be validated as an internship, if everything, of course, is done seriously. So it's, if you participate in the program of Blue Factory, there's no validation of internship. That's another thing you need to apply specifically for.
Yeah, so can we do the application in French if it's for the Paris campus?
Well, if you can, yeah, Manuela, what should you say?
So this year we're gonna change a little bit the process, so all the campuses will have access to your form. So it's better if you answer in English to make it equal with everyone.
Yeah, the program's going the launch starts are in English. So
Yeah, also.
And we are going to assess the application all together, so it will be, if you don't want us to Google Translate for the other, it's better to have it in English.
Okay, I can read the next one. Andrea, I was wondering how the people outside ESCP can join Blue Factory. Are there online meetings? Because my team's in another town. I can reply okay. Do you want to reply? No.
No, you can go ahead.
Maeva, oh, it's a tough question.
I guess it really depends it depends on the program. So the start and launch program, you have 50% of the offer that is online. So this is very easy to join, and 50% that is organized by campus. So then we need at least one member of the team that attend to every meetings. And then depending if we have a lot of applicants that are coming from outside our campuses, we may create an online additional cohort. But this will really depend on the demand. If there are only two, maybe we cannot do that.
Exactly. Some people ask me about today, a nomad cohort. Could you give an example of the costs in Paris? So all product programs are free of charge for...
Not for the seed, Livia.
Okay, go on.
No, you're right. For the start and launch program are free, but the seed program really depends on the campuses. In Paris, the seed program, you're gonna have the 6 first months of support offered if you graduate less than 3 years ago. And then the cost depends on the size of your team. If you are 2 person in the team, it will be 350 a month. And then you add 50 euro per person, so you can go up to 500 euro per month if you are a team of 5.
In Berlin, the seed program is free of charge. But if you want to donate, we do accept donations, and a lot of people do. So for Jeanne, regarding the definition of alumni, for graduates ESCP, do they need to be part of ESCP Alumni Association to join the program? No. It's anyone who has ever been a student of ESCP.
Yeah.
So, Jason, can you give us more detail on how business track is changing the M1 experience compared to the classic M1 track in Paris? What does it change?
So what it's changed, it's a bit like the schedule of the apprentice. So it means that your classes are packed. I don't have the exact schedule, but it's like you have 2 months of classes packed together, and then you have 1 month or 2 months totally free for your project. And you also have a very smaller commitment to go on another campus. I think you just need to be 1 month or 1 month and a half in Madrid campus instead than a full semester. But then as it changes every year, better ask Isabelle, but that's the idea, having your studies packed together and time for your projects.
Okay, how does the funding and startup Komal, how does the funding and startup registration work for an international non-EU student wanting to work with Blue Factory with her ideas and progress in her new startup brands?
So I guess it really depends on your nationality and on the campus where you want to start your company. That's really specific. Like each country has different rules to welcome foreign entrepreneurs. So more elements would help eventually give an answer.
Yeah, and we can help you in each campus to support you on those questions. Marine, may project co-founders include individuals who are not ESCP students? That question was already answered. Yes, that's possible. And hint, some grande écoles are present in Station F. Is it possible in the future for the Blue Factory also to be at Station F?
So as we have the school within Paris, and so we are lucky for that, so we don't take our offices in Station F. However, then we do have a lot of participants that goes through Blue Factory that goes to a further program in Station F. And we also have access to the alumni part of Station F, which is a part where you can co-work with people who went through programs. But the fact that we have our office in Paris made us non-based in Station F because it was non-necessary for us.
Mahi, if you're between two campuses, for example, first semester in Turin and other in Paris, so which Blue Factory to choose? Thank you.
So you start in the like you have to join first the campus where you are, and then we will pass it through, right?
Yes, yeah. So we are very connected, and the programs, even though they're not exactly the same because they adapt to each country, there's a continuity, and you're gonna get, and you can start in one country and end in the other. Terence, is it possible to apply if the project is co-led with someone who's not an ESCP student? I think that question was already answered, that's okay, as long as one person's part of ESCP is fine. Odd Marie, could we join the startup program until December and potentially the launch program after that? Do you already have programs scheduled for next year?
Manuela, I let you answer on this.
So each program are independent, so you can join the start and then reapply to join the launch if you are at this stage to joining this program. And at the moment, we don't have the schedule for next year, but usually the program takes place again from February until April, usually. So in terms of time length, it's going to be during February and April. And usually the same format, so it's around 3 to 4 master classes and additional workshop. So yeah, in terms of on how much it asks for the entrepreneurs.
Would you have any preference, Michelle, would you have any preference for solo or team founders?
No.
I think, yeah, there is no preference here for this question. You can come as a solo entrepreneur or as a team founder. It will not affect your application.
And I may add, for the START program, you don't need a team. You don't even need an idea. What you need is a commitment to get started. That's the most important thing for us.
And Livia, maybe I will join this point that you mentioned, because I have a direct message from Youssef Nasser, who messaged not in the public question, but that is linked. It's what if we had an idea only that we need to test? Which program should we apply for? And if you are at a stage of testing, it's either start or launch program. And just you need to know that when you apply, if you feel that you are unsure on a program, just select the one you feel the more attracted to, and we will assess that it is the right one and redirect you to another program if it's not the right one. So don't be stressed that you may not apply to the right one. But if you want to test an idea, you will be in the start. There's a lot of chance that it is the start program for you.
Nice. So, Chaitanya, do you help with visas for international founders? That's important if you grow beyond Madrid.
Well, for students, you usually have this for students of ESCP, you usually have from students' career help with any kind of questions related to visa. So maybe this is about to see the growth beyond Madrid. It's about to explore together.
Yeah, I don't know about the other campus, but I can say in Berlin, for immigrant founders, we do connect you with a governmental agency that supports on visas for international founders that want to settle in Berlin. So we make this connection. I'm not sure about the other campuses.
Yeah, I really think that we can explore that, because there's not case up to the moment, but we can see that and explore how does it work. I know for the students there is a big help from the student's career.
Nice. Okay, Anna, where can we find the program curriculum for those programs? What exactly we'll be covering? Oh, Maeva already answered. All the details of each program and FAQs in our website. And Yasin, hello. Do you accept projects that are consulting service-based? Is it possible? If possible, could you share the name of one Blue Factory alumni who had a similar project? Thank you.
In this case, yeah, we do have consulting and service-based project. Then depending on the program, we are more selective. So if you are in the start program, it will be open. In the launch and seed, we have a selective decisions. We don't take all programs, and we will favor project with strong innovation and sustainability. So it depends what you are offering as a consulting and service-based project. And then I'll add some ideas in an answer.
Chaitanya, do you take equity or charge a program fee? Shall I answer? Okay, so we don't take any equity and we don't charge a program fee. But if you would like to donate,
Oh, except for the seed in Paris. On the seed program, it depends on the campus, right?
Yeah, except for the seed program that in Paris there's a fee. And in Berlin, we have other options as well. But the programs that we showed to you, you can join. We don't take any equity. If you choose to donate, you donate. That would be nice, but it's not a requirement. And Livia mentioned grants. Livia mentioned grants. Could you please elaborate? Do they differ from country to country? So in Berlin, we do have some grants that I shared, and Maeva can share maybe about the Parisian grants that we have a few different ones.
Yeah, absolutely. In Paris, we have Innov'Up Incubation, which is a grant from Région Île-de-France that you can benefit from 30K and use part of the money to pay for the seed fee I mentioned. And there are also prizes. I think we mentioned it also. It's the Innovation Prize, which is a foundation grant open to every campuses. And in Paris, we have Coup de Pouce, which is a grant from Les Trois Mousquetaires, where you can have up to 20K divided in 3 prizes. But all information is on our website, and there is a special page called Competition and Prizes, where you will find all the grants from Berlin, from Paris, from the different campuses.
And Elise, do you connect founders to private funding sources?
Yeah, absolutely. So there are 2 elements. In the support, we will help you if you are looking for private funding. We will assess with you if you are looking for the right amount at the right moment. So it's the first work of diagnostic to understand with you your strategy of fundraising. And then if we feel that you are ready, we have our network of investors that we can connect you with.
Celia, do you still have the partnership with Hack Montreal Incubator?
Yeah, absolutely.
HEC.
Yeah. So we are in touch with their team, and if you are interested to go there, we can connect you with them, and you have a kind of fast track to one of their programs.
Whoa, we got to the bottom. All questions.
Yes, exactly. I think, and we are right on time almost. So thank you for everyone who stayed until the end, and I hope that we answered most of the questions. Again, everything is really on the website of the Blue Factory, our social media also. So I can invite you more to join those platforms to have all the information. The call for application is on the end of call for application is until the 22nd of September. And as Maeva said, if you hesitate between different programs, you can select the one that you think is the most accurate for your project. And then we always have a look on your form and can adapt if it is not the right choice. So thank you again. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have more questions. We're looking forward to do your project and to meet you in real life.